We have two big concerns understanding the behavior of drivers. First, National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA.gov, considers that speeding is one of the most prevalent factors contributing to traffic crashes. The economic cost to society of speeding-related crashes is estimated by NHTSA to be $40.4 billion per year. In 2007, speeding was a contributing factor in 31% of all fatal crashes, and 13,040 lives were lost in speeding-related crashes. The total economic cost of crashes was estimated at $230.6 billion in 2000. Motor vehicle crashes cost society an estimated $7,300 per second. In 2000, the cost of speeding-related crashes was estimated to be $40.4 billion, $76,865 per minute, or $1,281 per second. According to the NHTSA, 39% of male drivers aged 15 to 20 years old causing fatal crashes by speed. Second, the big cities use an average 30% of its general fund in the police department. As an example, in San Antonio, Texas, for the police budget is $307 million, and Houston, Texas is $722 million. The number of officers is very different in each city. For example, in Newark's, one officer for every 214 residents. In Houston's, one officer for every 426. In Irvine, California, and no one officer for every 1,086 inhabitants. The amount of dollars it costs to society monthly, both accidents and keeping the police department, is in the tens of millions. Increased spending on police departments. Put more video cameras in the corners and main streets. Use the expensive drones to control the streets. The solution I propose is to use current technology and use it efficiently. My proposal is as follows, and I called NYORDSky. According to the page GPS.gov, the government has a budget in 2014 of $1.2756 billion to keep the satellites and GPS systems to date. Today, the GPS can provide the speed of a vehicle with a high accuracy. GPS units will report driving speeds with errors down to 0.1 to 0.5 miles per hour. GPS units have a maximum speed of 999 miles per hour reported, and the GPS units store current speed limits of roads and highways. This information is valuable for NYORDSky system. Consider this scenario. Suppose you have installed a GPS mapping with the maximum speed of the streets installed in a car. If we exceed the legal speed limit on the street, the NYORDSky can detect the speed at which the vehicle is going and compare it to the database and easily identify if the car is above or below the posted speed limit on that street specifically. If you exceed the speed limit on that street, the GPS linked with NYORDSky would send a direct signal to the police department through a cell phone transmission with information on the vehicle, the exact position where the limit is surpassed, the speed and the time the auto bypassed the limit. With this information, the police department would send directly to the address of the vehicle owner the fine for this infraction. Having the NYORDSky system linked to the GPS and attached to cell phones is a reality. Today, many smartphones have linked to GPS. Use brands like Google, Apple, and Android. But using this technology specifically as a speedometer to identify and compare the speed limit for each street and send this information directly to the police had never proposed. This is NYORDSky system. Of course, before sending a fine, there may be several different warnings and procedures require the driver not to exceed the speed limit. What advantages does this proposal? 1. Lowering the rate of accidents by speeding. Obviously, saving millions of dollars and the loss of injured in fatal crashes. 2. Increase raising money through fines. 3. Peace of mind for all parents of teenagers. This will not be quantified in money, but the value to society is huge. 4. Police may make more important to the safety of the city to be aware of a street work, hoping someone exceeds the speed limit. The way to implement this project is very simple. Systems are not complex, and the project pays for itself with raising money through fines. As an alternate project, NYORDSky is to store GPS information in the last 10 minutes of movement of the vehicle, information such as the location, movement, and speed. This information is extremely important to the insurance companies and the police as well. Since you have an accident, insurance agents can track what has happened the last 10 minutes to an information resource to determine responsibilities. Both insurance agents as the cops may have a gun reading data and provide this information. This would help the investigation of the insurance and saving all the paperwork that is required. Therefore, saving time and money for everyone will be a very effective result. I am convinced that insurance companies would lower their cost with great savings for all vehicle owners. Investors with vision will see immediately the relevance and return on investment of this project. Just identify the number of vehicles that exist in the country and the number of police departments and raising money as a result of fines. For the city and society, benefit is immediate. The Njords guy, the benefit is immediate. For more information, I show my contact.